let's hope everything works. And it does. Perfect. Cool. So we've got audio synced up. We've got everything set up. Just sending out my link on Instagram and Twitter. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, sounds good. Oopsie daisy. Right, let's give it a minute. So, I actually had an original plan for today, but plans fall through, I suppose, don't they? So, this lodge. How do we move? So, the plan for today was originally to play Hunting Simulator 2. However, I'm just not in the right mindset. I just want to kick it back to a game I'm more familiar with. And as well as that, I've got a bit of a headache. Hey man, how you doing? Wasn't expecting anyone to actually see all the links and everything so soon. How you doing? But yeah, I actually have a bit of a headache. I've taken some paracetamol. Was originally going to go on Hunting Simulator 2. But with the last update on PC for Call of the Wild, I think it's only fitting that we play Call of the Wild because it still works. And that, I think, is a big thing right now in the community of Call of the Wild, because on PC they're having issues with trophy lodges and everything working, and so I'm just making sure this lodge is cleared out of everything that I had down here, because my third lodge, this one, was originally going to be my one that I work on away from social media and away from everything else. However, I like the idea of it just being for Twitch. So if we remove the moose as well. So the only trophies that we got last stream were this decent sized gold pronghorn. My first one, I think it was. Can't quite remember. So I'm tempted to move that downstairs. We've got the mule deer. Actually, I need to get rid of this fallow deer too. Yes, mule deer. Another mule deer and another mule deer. So what I'm thinking is to move everything about when I get more stuff. I'm not sure I should go back to Silver Ridge Peaks or not. I'm not entirely sure. Because I obviously do want to get a moose for this back wall here. Either that or a Rocky Mountain elk. But I do think moose suit this front board here a lot better than elk. So that's how today's going to go. I'm going to try and get some stuff for the lodge, and I want some big stuff too. Anything rare or big. Yeah, so if we head out to Yukon Valley. Yeah, we'll do a Yukon Valley hunt today. Whoopsie daisy, didn't mean for that to happen. So what just happened was, my glass, my drink, got stuck to my coaster, and it fell. Whoops. Why am I over here? I do have everything unlocked, don't I? Yeah, we do. So yeah. Don't know if I'm going hunting anymore because of COVID, so that's bad. Crap. The best thing to think about to keep your mind occupied with it, if you aren't going actually hunting, is you'll eventually get the chance to go hunting. Eventually. So rather than focusing on the negative of it not happening, focus on the positive. At least maybe you'll get a better chance later on down the line because of it. Also, think of it this way as well. Because of COVID, you may not be getting the chance to hunt now, but instead, it's just maybe pushing it off to a better time where you could potentially find even bigger animals and so on. So I wouldn't be too dissatisfied with it, if I'm honest. Always see the bright side of it. Always. Right, so we're going to go with the Arctic one. Saying that about everything on this map, everything's quite big, so I don't know what to go for. This map also has caribou. I really want caribou as well. So I'm going to have to try and strategize for today's hunt. I think it might require some knowledge on everything. Yeah, that's a thing. I need to get up the Call of the Wild integrity sheet. To be honest, I think I've lost the integrity sheet, but I'm going to have a quick browse of it on my phone, because Expansive World posted like an integrity chart a long time ago, and because I don't have any of the new weapon packs, yeah, I'm going to have to really dig deep to find this chart. I think I might have deleted it, judging by... Oh no, I haven't. So moose are in 8, category 8. I want to go with the 300 if I'm honest, but I don't think 300 holds integrity on caribou or reindeer. Yeah, that's caribou and reindeer at rank 6. A weapon I could go for is... Where's the 270? The 270, I could stick with the 270 to hunt both moose and caribou. Yeah, we'll do that. Because, yeah, I think 270 is the best option for what I'm going for. Want to become famous by followers? No, I don't want that. I don't want to reply either. How do I delete you? I can't. Okay. Well, I don't want to become famous, thank you. I love hunting caribou in this game. To be fair, I don't think there are many animals in this game that I don't not like hunting. I think, even though a lot of the characteristics for the animals are quite the same, I do think it's still a nice experience regardless. Yeah, because a lot of the animals, I think, are programmed very, very similar compared to their real life counterparts, where they have that like different perks and like different quirks and everything like that. But I think caribou are one of the nicest in the game for just general looks. So yeah, instead of getting rid of the 270, I think we should equip it back. I've just got to find the right stuff for it now. We might also carry a pistol as well for the wolves, because obviously, depending on where you are, you're in wolf territory, so I don't want to be eaten today. So, don't need that on this map. Don't need that on this map. Can use that. Need the antler rattle. I don't think I'm going after much else in this, to be honest. It's moose, bear and caribou is my idea for today. But I can't remember if there's anything else on this map that I'm after anyway. Because I do like a good grizzly bear as well. So I think just keeping the callers just to these two. Actually, I need the moose caller. If I'm hunting moose, I need the moose caller. There we go. Yeah, there we go. They're the 3 callers we're going with today. We'll take the handgun scope, and for the handgun, we're going to go with a 44 maybe? Yeah, I think I'm going to go with a 44. Yeah, so I'll be carrying a pistol and a rifle. So we will go with the Panther Magnum, and we'll go with the Huntsman again. And now we just need to figure out our loadout for today. So I'm going to keep the Huntsman, the 270, close, just because it's going to be my main sort of weapon for today. But the Antler Rattle, the Moose Caller, we will switch them over. Put the Magnum there. And I think that should do us. Yeah. So my sort of intentions with this is obviously we have our binoculars, then we wheel down to the Huntsman. We've got the Antler and Moose Caller, Scent Eliminator, which we do need more of, but I'm not going to really focus too much on that. What time of day are moose drinking? Yeah, we'll start off with like a moose time. Yeah, we'll do that. So we'll start about 10:15. Yeah, that sounds like a good enough time. Sort of get my bearings back with the game too. There we go. Because it's been, I was about to say a hot second since I've played, but it really hasn't. But it's been a hot second since I played this map, so to speak, so. But yeah, originally the plan was to go hunt some whitetail and mule deer on Hunting Simulator 2. But with Call of the Wild's recent update on PC, I wanted to take advantage of some time with Call of the Wild, because next update for PlayStation could destroy it. So I want to play. I want to play this. It's not a very big moose, is it? See, with things like this, obviously animals need to come into the zone. Sometimes, obviously, they spawn into the zone, but also there's like the. Oh yeah, and all of that there is when me and a friend decided to try and kill the entire population of bison on this map. So that was fun. Canonically, or whatever the word is, that would be why I have this coat. This coat, I would say, would be made out of bison. If we did the whole fur trade sort of thing, but we're not. I'm going to try and have to get in closer to that moose, just because obviously the 270 isn't going to hit it as hard as I want it to. Because obviously with the 270, it's not as strong in comparison to like a 7mm or 338 or 300. I think I'm going to have problems with grizzly bear with the 270, but that's fine. It's more than fine. I'm not going to play as realistic as I did last time. I'm going to fast travel about as well today. Going to be a lot of fast travelling and stuff like that. And if there's any viewer suggestions on what you want me to see, what you want to see me hunt next, I'm down for people going, oh, I want to see this, I want to see that. So, but I think my main goal today is to try and get a big moose and maybe a caribou. Just because I want to start filling that lodge up just for the Twitch streams. As obviously, the lodge that was going to be my original Like, oh, I'm only gonna hunt privately and not have it on the internet and just have it as my own secret thing. I much prefer having it out there. I love the idea of people being able to see what you've got, and it's nice. And I think the reason why I'm taking my time with this moose is potentially because I know the 270 doesn't hit as hard. Next stream, please do Savannah. Next stream, I will do Savannah for Call of the Wild. I'm thinking next stream, the next time I'm streaming, maybe doing Hunting Simulator 2, or even going back to Red Dead. But we'll see where I'm feeling like what I want to do. But yeah, next stream for Call of the Wild, I will do Savannah next, and I'll have to hunt my own springbok rather than being jealous of your real life springbok. And hopefully, the game hasn't conned me out of the lesser kudu that I should have had, but didn't end up getting. Right, so we've only got those two there. See, I don't like it because of how big its head is. So I'm just trying to crawl down, because at least I've got the respawn for this. Oh, and it's starting to snow as well. I'm hoping the wind direction doesn't change, because I know the closer I'm getting to this moose, the closer the reticle is getting. That's the wrong thing. There we go. Moose is there. God damn. It's going to lift its head up in a minute, because of it being attentive, it can sort of sense there's a presence now. I think that might have been too low. Yeah, I think that was a bit too low. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Oh, I didn't realise I already did that. That's usually second nature for me to already cock it. Yeah, so if I keep slowly on its tracks, we should be okay. But bearing in mind, this is the first time I fired a 270 at a moose. Only reason being is because I do want to keep sort of realistic with how much I'm carrying. Okay, so if I'm thinking I hit okay, then potentially I got it maybe at the bottom of one of its lungs if I missed the heart. Because of how low down I hit, I'm not entirely sure. Like, I want to say that was a good hit, but just the blood off of it doesn't sit right with me. I'm not too confident with it. So I'm just trying to see if I can see it before rushing anywhere. Well, it's coming back in and it's... Well, I say it's coming back in, it's... It looks like it's hurt. That's all I can say. So hopefully I don't lose integrity or anything on it. Right, it's just there. Right, there we go. That did a much better impact on it. Yeah, so if we just follow it, see where it goes. Up and over that ridge. Nice. So, to start off with, we haven't done too bad. Not the ideal scenario that I had in mind, but we will see how this works with the 270. I'm not confident. Oh, cars are driving past. I mean, I'm not confident with the way the 270 handled that moose. Let's put it that way. So I might have to rejig my setup. But just for that, just to test, I'm okay with. I would rather... No, I hit the lung rather than miss the heart. True. I was a bit too optimistic with going for the heart. But I wanted to see if I was still a good shot. And this proves that I'm not as good as a shot as I used to be. I used to nail moose in the heart all the time. But I'm not as good as I used to be, so it's fine by me. Yeah, the bleed rate was still quite low, considering. That's fine though. Should be just up ahead, just over this ridge, maybe? Let's just hope we don't fall into the respawn glitch, where, the respawn glitch, the render glitch. But we haven't, because it's just there. Alrighty, so it's not a big moose, judging by that. Yeah, we just barely missed that heart. But because of the way its head was, I didn't trust it. Yeah, we got everything. We got all the ticks. Everything was right. So, yeah. If anything, that's just good for respawns. Yeah, I wasn't confident with that heart shot in the slightest, but that is fine. We can make our way down to the other set of water just over here as well. See if there's any moose knocking about here. But I've noticed with the update on PC, a lot of players are getting the Great One really, really easily now because of Rancho Del Arroyo, is it? I've noticed a lot of people on the Call of the Wild Facebook group just are getting massive size like whitetail, and I don't know if it's going to be patched out or anything like that. No word from devs on what's going on. But I'm optimistic that for the console release there isn't going to be as much problem, because if there is, I'm not going to be happy. Because it seems to be a trend now that I start getting back into the game roughly a few weeks after an update comes out, before an update comes out even. So I get to play the game bug-free for about a week or two. Comes out on console, and then it's buggered, it's absolutely ruined, and I'm not playing the game anymore for like a good couple or so months. Then I jump back in and... But we will see what happens, whether or not the devs can actually fix what's going on. Because judging by the new map, it does look really fun. It looks a lot more fun than I gave it credit for from like the pre-release stuff from content creators. Yeah. But I just want to be able to hunt, to be honest. Playing Red Dead, as much as I like it, it just doesn't cut it for me, because as fun as it is to just ride my horse and play realistically and get off, and it's being able to show for what you've done. And I really like being able to just go like, this is a moose that I spent 70 hours tracking. This is a whitetail that I worked so hard to get. I jumped into this map for the first time and got this absolutely massive mule deer. Like, stories where it's just like, originally I was on a bear hunt and then I came across this, and I miss it. I wish they would add that. You take a trophy photo and put it in a frame in your lodge. Honestly, I would love photos. I would absolutely love photos. Just for social media purposes, not even to have it in the lodge. Just so I can, instead of having to hunt with a friend, for them to take the photo of me with that animal, where it's just like I just pull out a camera and put it on a stand, and I take the photo for like social media and share it on like Twitter and everything, and have it as like my profile photo. And like, my legacy diamond whitetail is my prized possession on this game. If anything happened to that, I'd be devastated. I've got video evidence of me shooting it and taking it down. It's on my YouTube, but I've got no photo of my character with it, and I think that's really upsetting, because like I worked so hard. Oh, that's a caribou zone. I thought I was going to a moose zone. I know moose frequent this one occasionally. Yeah, why not? We'll fast travel back up past where we were, and we'll head north. I didn't see the direction. But yeah, it's nice to have that sort of photo to go like, I did that. So like, if the video file corrupts or whatever else happens, at least you've got a photo for proof of it. And even though you can obviously say like, oh, I caught this and this is in my lodge, at least you've got a nice photo of you and your character. But I think if they add trophy photos, it would be nice to have some sort of customization to our character. Even if it's changing the build of our character, like weight-wise. Like, is this guy skinny? Is this guy more athletic? Is this guy bigger built? Is he fat? Like, just small things. It doesn't have to be too much. Just like, can we change the colour of our eyes? Maybe the colour of our hair? Maybe the ability to take off a hat, put gloves on. Just something small. I like what Hunting Simulator 2 did. Just so we can change our clothes and it kind of affects like how scent works with like the kind of weather conditions. And because I'd love the opportunity to just have gloves on Leighton Lake or like on Hirschfelden, and then be able to sort of like wear shorts on Savannah, because wearing the trousers, if that was me in hunting in Africa, I would not be wearing trousers. It'd be way too hot, way too hot. But that's just my preference when it comes to that sort of thing. Moose drink zone time is almost up as well, so I've got to be quick if I do want any moose without having to change time. Saying that though, all of my time playing Call of the Wild has been kind of grindy, where it's just like, oh, I want this, the water areas are the best places to go for them. When I first started playing, I didn't know that trick. A lot of people were still early to the game. But I always used to prefer hunting in the woods. But yeah. What map do you think I should hunt on? Because I am playing Call of the Wild and I have every map. Don't know which to play on. You have every map, so that would mean Te Awaroa, I think it's called, the New Zealand map. If you want to take down some New Zealand animals, because I know they have a good selection, go for New Zealand, Te Awaroa. Yeah. because I think if I'm going to buy another map, another map, after Rancho del Arroyo's release, I'm going to buy that once there's no more bugs in the game. Then I'm going to go to Te Awaroa. Te Awaroa? Awaroa? I can't pronounce words. But there only seems to be moose in those groups. But yeah, I'll go for Te Awaroa. Forget it. I can't speak. That one. I'm going to just point at it now. Yeah. Te Awaroa. Yeah, that's it. Te Awaroa. So I'm getting that one after Rancho del Arroyo. Then I'll probably end up getting... Yeah, because I'm not a fan of Cuatro Colinas. From what I've seen of it, not a fan. So I will stay away from that. Now I'm tempted. Is there any moose? Be right back as well. I've got a phone call to take 1 second. Sorry about that. Just had to take a phone call. I don't actually know if that muted properly. I hope it did. But yeah, I was just on the phone to my mum. I wear trousers when I go hunting, but I switch to shorts when it's hotter. Yeah, I think I'd just permanently just stick to shorts. I like the hot weather, I really do. But in the hot weather, I do prefer to wear shorts. Can't be dealing with trousers. Cannot be dealing with it at all. But yeah, somehow I don't think I'm going to be able to get a male moose from this area. Well, saying that, I've never had much luck. It's hella cold in the morning. Yeah, I think it's always coldest right before the sun rises because of all that time without the sun. But when you're out in it all day, especially as it gets hotter, it would not be comfortable. But I don't think I've ever had good luck with moose in this area. I'm tempted to maybe change the time again and make my way over here. Just somewhere different because it seems to be just all female. And I don't know what the spawn sort of thing is. So I don't know if I take down a female moose, it'll spawn a male. Like, I don't know how that works. But just at this lake, it just always seems to be female. And unfortunately, that is not what I'm after. Holy moly. Fishy Saxon is raiding with a party of 5. Thank you so much. That is so cool. Raid, let's go. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I've never had a raid happen. Thank you. And welcome to everybody that's coming in from Fishy Saxon's stream. This is amazing. I'm honestly quite shocked. I hope I hope you do enjoy. Obviously, what's going on. This is amazing. I've never actually had a raid happen. This is so cool. Heads up, females won't respawn as males. Will they not? Cool, thank you. I've been playing this game from as soon as it came out on console, but I've heard rumours here and there that people have said like, oh, they do spawn as female and this and that, but it's never been clarified for me. But they don't actually spawn as females, as males. Thank you for that. I'm glad to have popped your cherry then. Yes. Honestly, it means so much. I mean, I don't really expect to do anything when I'm streaming. I just do it just because I'm gonna play a game anyway. So I may as well stream it because everything that I'm thinking. Sometimes I tell bad jokes. I've never known it. Cool. Because I am after a diamond true rack moose. And it'd be cool to get it on Twitch as well. So if we fast travel back to actual fast travel... Yeah, we'll travel to this one. Then we'll go to another zone for it. But yeah, moose. I got 2 diamond legacy rack moose. But I'm doing a whole trophy lodge just for Twitch, just for my time here on Twitch. And I do want a nice diamond moose for the centerpiece as you come in. You are more than welcome. Same here. I have same outlook. Terrible jokes and streaming for company is the way. Exactly. It's fun. I did a YouTube thing. Hashtag livestream lodge. Yes, exactly. I actually might put that in my title next time I stream for Call of the Wild. But it's one of those where I did it on YouTube for a little bit of time, but it wasn't because I wasn't seeing results and different things like that. It was more I just wasn't enjoying it anymore. And I think by that point as well, Call of the Wild got really buggy when I stopped, so I just left it. And then every time that I came back to play, I thought, oh, I should make a video out of this. So then, thank you Northern Enigma and Fishy Saxon as well for the follow. That is so cool. I wasn't expecting any of this today. But yeah, I wanted to jump back into doing it on YouTube, but I didn't get round to it. I recorded a few videos here and there, and they are still somewhere on a hard drive, fully edited, but the whole thing was just me bitching about bugs. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't like... Yes, I know bugs are a part of a game and everything like that, things get worked out, but I don't want a whole YouTube video to be me just being salty because my experience is not completely ruined, but is different to how it used to be because of bugs. So I think I'm just going to delete them if I find them, and at the end of the day, I'm just uploading my VODs to YouTube. I might make a video out of something eventually, but I'm just having fun with Twitch, and it's renewed a sense of fun with all of it. So I'm just taking it weekend by weekend. I stream at least once a week, so Saturday or a Sunday. I much prefer Saturday because I noticed that there are a lot more people about on a Saturday than a Sunday. I don't know what the correlation is between that, but I get more interaction and more chance to talk, and oh, it's fantastic. But yeah, we're only 40 minutes into this stream, and I'm already at 23 followers compared to 21. And a raid has happened, and it's great. Oh, I love it. Thank you. This is going to be something I'm going to put on my Facebook and share to my friends, and I never thought, to be honest, I would be in the boat where someone's gonna raid. So I would love now, once this stream's over, to actually check your stream and to actually see the conversation as to like what's going on, because I've been a part of raids before when oh, I can't remember who I was watching, but I was watching someone who had quite a few amount of viewers, and all of the people joined in the raid, and then like 90% of the people left just because it was somebody with like one viewer. And I just thought, man, that's sad. Somebody's just trying to have fun, and because it's not the person that they want to watch, they're just going to leave. I know a lot of people also jump out as well because they need to do real life things as well, but yeah, I think going back to what my aim for today's stream is to go after some moose, caribou, and maybe some bear. But if I have no luck within this next like half an hour, I'll go back onto Silveridge Peaks, just because I'm relatively new to that map. I only bought it last weekend. For clarification, I am playing on PS4 as well. Yeah, I'm trying to lap up as much time as I can before whatever update happens, just because I've seen so much, so many bugs with the PC version. I didn't realise it'd take this long to get to where I need to go, because I'm trying to get to this sort of area. Yeah. I tend to realise as well sometimes that I tend to talk way too much. Moose are over there. Okay, so moose. Okay, cool. Alright, I am in a rough spot of where I want to be. But yeah, I notice on time to time I talk a lot. And I think it's just because I want to seem interesting. But by the end of every stream, just like I feel like I've talked for the whole entire country. But it's fun. I do like having just a stream of just talking. Oh god, what's going on? Oh, warning call. Okay, it's just female. Because we're so close to where we want to be, I'm gonna sort of slow it down now, slow the pace. I can't remember what the audio for like spooking animals is. I think it's somewhere like around 150, 200, maybe. Don't overthink it, mate. It's nice to listen to the chatter. Nice, thank you. Yeah, I think sometimes when you get in your own head about it, it's just like, maybe I should shut up. And then you just shut up, and then you don't talk at all. But yeah, I think it's best just to not talk about it. To get a conversation going, have you heard of the newer game that's sort of in the process of being made, Ultimate Hunting? I spoke about it last week and the week before, if I remember correctly, and I am very, very hyped about it just after seeing just so little. But there's a lot of people in the Call of War community, especially on the Facebook group, not to create any slander or any hatred or anything like that, but there are a lot of people I have, as I'm still very new to Call of the Wild. Oh, okay. But the Facebook group seems to be eating it alive, the Call of the Wild community, basically saying don't get hyped over a game that isn't even out yet. Now, I don't care about it being better than Call of